There we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh no, wait, crap. Turd. I knew I was forgetting to do something. I forgot to do the save game editor again. Crud. Okay, this won't take long. Kane Wagner. Chandler Rhodes is right there. Baron Cohen. Tyler Childers. Paul Selzy. Alexander Thompson. Sixth. Seventh is going to be Zach Barber, your current points leader. Eighth is Joey Higgins. Ninth is Grant Lawson. And then Will Donnelly in 10th. 11th, Fred Wells. What? Fred Wells. 12th is Henry Rivers. 13th is Dennis Baldwin, then Oliver Anthony. Okay, so then after Anthony, it's Scott Mason, Luke Lawson. Scott Mason, I saw him, there it is. Luke Lawson, Derek Richards is to the back, so we'll just plop him down there. And Jaden Bowers is as well. Just those two down there since they'll be last anyways. So Noah Sears, Adam Valdez. Noah Sears is already there. Adam Valdez. Excuse me. Trey Mills, Randy Jones. He's already there. And then Randy Jones is just behind him. Blaze Rich, Matt Sanchez. Blaze Rich. Matt Sanchez. And then we have Alex Chapman, Caden Long. And then Davin Armstrong, Evan Horton. We have some news about that 09 to spill later on. The Buckleys. It is junior, then senior, and then it's Casey Sherwood, then Casey Fulton, right? Yeah. Davenport, Callaway. Where is Cal? Oh, is that right there? There we go. Baxter and Webster. Fisher, Beasley, Marr and Marks. Marks and Marr. Okay. Cool Beans brother. Now we're good to go. Let me just pull up the stats sheet and get all the stuff up that I need. So, is Homestead anybody's hometown track? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I? No. No one has this as their home track, so sucks to suck, I guess. So, welcome to race number 8 of this season. A minute's more than enough time, actually. Let's get you out here. So, Kane Wagner is your pole sitter for today's race. His outside is going to be the number 67 of Chandler Rhodes, who's looking to get some momentum built up here tonight. Then we got the Lamborghini driver of Baron Cohen, Aaron's on the hood this week. And who's outside, Tyler Childers. Then we got Paul Selzy, who's been pretty much hush-hush since Chicagoland. And former points leader Alexander Thompson. Now, and right behind him basically is your current points leader, Zach Barber. And beside him is Joey Higgins. And that is going to round out your top 10. No. One more row. Grant Lawson at number 33 for Lawson Brothers Racing, who's outside. Will Donnelly, who's in the danger of being outside of the top 30 in points here soon, and he could potentially lose his playoff berth. Fred Wells rolling off 11th, and Henry Rivers needing a good run. Can he get one here today? One can hope.
Start your engines!
Seems like the sound's bugging out there. As we get ready to go green, just make sure, yeah, okay. We'll make sure the free cam wasn't on. The pace car can be coming out of turn 4 here just momentarily. 107 laps the distance here tonight. I hope you guys have audio, in-game audio, and you guys do, so cool beans. Here comes the field. Kane Wagner, Chandler Rhodes, leading us to the green flag. Round number 8 at Homestead. Green flag is in the air. We got 4 wide for a second up in the front here. Tyler Childers, Chandler Rhodes, Baron Cohen, Paul Selzy were 4 wide down the front stretch. Chandler Rhodes trying to clear Tyler Childers through 1 and 2. Not quite going to be able to make it work. Go further back here, you can see a lot of action going on here. Dennis Baldwin in the number 22 won last race at Canadian Tire. He's currently sitting 13th. He's in the Hornet's nest right now, if you will. There's a 3 wide. Noah Sears, Henry Rivers, Joey Higgins. Higgins way up against the fence, making that high side work. We saw this a lot in practice. Luke Lawson in the fence. Not good for that 25 machine, but right now, Kane Wagner pulling away from the field early on here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Will Donnelly with a huge run on the outside. He's going to get to the outside of Oliver Anthony. Trying to stay inside the top 10 here. He'll hold on to 9th. This race is going to get really spread out. Look at the run Noah Sears is going to get looking for 10th from the O2 machine. Not right on the wall per se, but he is there. He's coming along. So we can get a run here out of turn 4. Go on board. Had to check up there in the center. That's not good. He's actually going to be put 3 wide here on the exit of 4. That's a 58 and the 8 or the 02 battling for 10th here. Baron Cohen falling back. He sits 6th right now. Battle for the points lead between the 21 and the 9 here. Zach Barber sitting in 4th right now. He's going to go way up into the fence there, trying to catch up to the top 3 of Childers, Rhodes, and Kane Wagner, who's led the first 5 laps so far here at Homestead. Let's go back through the field. Derek Richards had that EOL penalty. He failed pre-race inspection, but he has not been able to move anywhere yet. Keyword yet, because, I mean, everybody hopes that he can start gaining some positions here, work his way up through the field. There's Kane Calloway, another driver who had some good practice speed, relegated all the way back to 34th right now in his number 83 car. Looks like trouble for Jaden Bowers, maybe. He is down pit road very early on. Could be a routine stop or could be a huge issue for that number 1 Velocity Motorsports car. They were just gas and go. That's strange. But Zach Barber here all over the back bumper of Chandler Rhodes for third. He's going to get to his outside. Can he get the run down the front stretch? Not quite there right now. He's going to have the 21 pushing him into turn 1 though. Zach Barber has had a great season so far through the first handful of races, but Tyler Childers, he's got some speed in that RIAA Toyota Camry. He's getting right on the back bumper of Kane Wagner, looking for the race lead here on lap number 8. He's going to get to the outside, can't quite get his nose in there. He's going to try to cross over down the front stretch, not quite able to get there. Less than a tenth of a second between your race leaders. Baron Cohen trying to slide job on the 21 of Alexander Thompson. He's not going to slide up, but he is going to be able to get around him. Baron Cohen now, he has a bit of a run here. Where is he going to go? Top 5 all under a blanket. There goes Chandler Rhodes to the outside, trying to get around the 52. And the 52 is trying to take the race lead on the inside. Rhodes is going to take back over second. He isn't going to clear. They're going to go 3 wide behind the 72. Now Rhodes to the race lead. He's going to clear the 72. Now can he clear Zach Barber all the way down on the bottom? Yes, he can. Chandler Rhodes to the helm of this one, as they're still 3 wide behind him for second. Alexander Thompson on the fence. He's ripping the Larson line. And Thompson out of turn number 4. He is officially going to have the race lead by a very big margin. We've only had 2 different rookie drivers win a race this season. We've had a couple of guys come down pit road, actually. Paul Selzy came down. Jaden Bowers came down. As they're still battling for the race lead here. Kane Wagner now, he's going to try that wall. He's going to try to plant it right on up there. He's going to get back up to third here this lap. He might even be able to get to second here. If he stays on the outside, never mind, he's going to lose third. He might even lose fourth if Childers can get a run here. But they're side by side for the race lead. Thompson and Barber. Give it to Zach Barber for now. He's going to clear. Alexander Thompson holding on to second right now. Oliver Anthony moving up through the field. He is having a great day so far. And Baron Cohen, he's also moving up. Well, not really moving up, but he's kind of stayed where he's at. A little further back here, Paul Selzy, he is a lap down. Most recent winner there in the 22, Dennis Baldwin, top 10. And last car inside the top 10 right now is that 94 of Henry Rivers, who, as I've said before, needs a good run here today. Scott Mason has that one win earlier at California. Last time we were on a bigger sized oval is when he last won a race. So let's see if he can maybe get another decent finish here. As a battle up front, it's all Zach Barber right now. It's still 2 wide, 2 rows deep here for fourth on back. Baron Cohen trying to get up to that third position there. He's going to get up on the fence here. He's going to have Oliver Anthony right behind him. Look at the run these two are going to get on the outside here. They're going to get to the outside of Kane Wagner. At least one of them is. Cohen's going to go from like 5th to 3rd and just a quarter of a turn there. Going to turn down in front of the 72, try to mitigate the run Wagner can get here. And a big announcement from the Loaf Motorsports team as they announced they're going to have a part-time entry starting at Portland. They're going to have 3 different drivers field that number 40 Starbucks Lamborghini for 15 different races this season, again starting at Portland. As the top 3 here all singled out now. Oliver Anthony looking for a run on the 20 machine in the 20, looking for a run on the 21 of Alexander Thompson. Here comes Chandler Rhodes with a big run to the inside of Cohen. Side by side down the backstretch. Cohen once again going to clear though. Look at Noah Sears. He's trying to throw his hat into the ring for the lead here. So far, a really good race through the first 17 laps. Zach Barber looking for his 3rd win this season. He's already the most winningest driver of the season. He's tied like 4th or 5th all-time wins-wise. But if he gets another win, that'll put him tied for 1st all-time. Baron Cohen trying to get back around the 67 of Rhodes. Rhodes trying to get around the 21. Everybody's trying to get around the 21 so they can maybe make a charge up to that number 9 machine. Cohen going to take back over that 3rd spot. He started 3rd. He's had a really good car in practice and qualifying, just hasn't been able to put the whole race together before. Tyler Childers with the power move to the outside. Great big run for that 52. Barron's going to ride that momentum with him. Going to go to the inside on Thompson. He's going to try the bottom now. To no avail. He might lose 3rd here. Or maybe not. He's actually going to be able to get to the inside. They're going to be fender to fender down the backstretch here. If Barron sends it deep into 3, which he very well might, and he will, Barron's going to clear for now. Can he keep him clear down the front stretch, though? No, he cannot. Thompson's going to have the advantage into 1. They're going to be literally side by side into turn 1, and Thompson's going to clear again. So Barron had that 2nd spot for about half a second there, till he had to forfeit it going into turn 1 pretty much. And now Tyler Childers looking for 3rd. Flying by on the outside. Look at the run Thompson's got. On lap 20. Alexander Thompson trying to take the race lead from Barber. Side by side into turn number 1. Be pretty cool if the 21 car led lap 21. He's not going to have the run out of turn 2. Okay, maybe he will actually. I take that back. He's there on the outside of Barber. Not by a lot. Not by at all. He's going to get back on the wall, though. Trying to make it work. It's going to go 3 wide out of turn number 4 for the lead. Give it to Thompson. 21 on 21. It's a battle for the points lead. Not only the race lead, too. An extra 15 regular season points. Look at the 70 of Noah Sears. He's throwing his hat into the ring here. As you can see, the sun is starting to get a little darker. This race should go tonight in about about another 12 minutes or so, I want to say. As Chandler Rose with a big old run on the outside of Sears. The 21 car, Thompson, trying to pull away, but I don't think anybody's really going to pull away per se. We'll go ahead and pull up the playoff standings. I have that typed up as per usual. So right now, Kane Wagner really is the first driver out of the playoffs, out by 8 right now. So he's having a good run. After this race, he should be back above the cut line. He's running top 10 right now, so that's good enough probably to get back over. And then Henry Rivers, another driver who's actually right beside him, who is just on the brink of getting in or being out. He's out by 11 right now. And Jonathan Davenport, who's also not too far behind. He's had some pretty good finishes these last couple of races. He's starting to find a rhythm here and get the tables turning here. Like, he was 22nd 2 races ago, went up to 18th, and after the second race of California, he was 24th after Sonoma. He wasn't even inside the top 30 after Sonoma, so he's been putting on some good finishes. Currently running in 13th position, though, which isn't top 10, but still pretty solid for him. And Trey Mills, he's been showing some speed as well. In that number 15 car is in a new paint scheme this week. A couple of drivers are. Hagee and Kane Wagner are. I think that's it for the drivers inside the top 10 at least. Or in this top group is Chandler Rhodes once again trying to get back to the front here. He's currently tied for the most wins all time with 3 apiece. With 3 wins since the start of DMCS. Well, let's find that 49 car of Derek Richards. Where is he at? I guess I'll do it the old-fashioned way. There he is. We probably just went right past him. He's currently 24th, 25th. Still isn't bad considering he started literally last. And what about the number 1? Or is it Caden Long? Yeah, Caden Long. Pretty sure he had the other fail of pre-race inspection. Was it Caden Long? No, it was Jaden Bowers. My apologies. He is dead, dude. He is 2 laps down. 1 lap down, actually. Never mind. Let's go back up to the race lead now. Looks like Zach Barber did get it back from the 21 of Thompson. Baron Cohen still trying to maybe get the lead for himself here, but he's got to get around that 21 machine first. And I don't think Thompson's going to make it easy. And it looks like Barber's going to go down pit road, bringing Chandler Rhodes with him. And Kane Wagner as well. Top few cars from the top 10 there going down pit road, about 30% if you want to get technical with it. So what is a fuel run looking like here? 34 laps. You say, guys, I think they're running balls to the wall too, so I bet you it's probably around like 30 or so. And we've ran about 29 laps of green flag. Now Oliver Anthony, he's going to go to the race lead. It looks like, no. I thought he was staying out. Looks like Thompson, Anthony with a great run there. And then dude, everybody's coming down now. It is a party on pit road, guys. You can see from last time around, Barber, Rhodes, and Wagner out now. And the rest of the field that were pitted with them. There's Marks, Higgins, Baxter, Adam Valdez as well coming out back out onto the track. Randy Jones in a new scheme this week. There he is in the 42 Pennzoil car. A little different look for him. Trying to figure out who's going to win the race off pit road from this group. Looks like it's going to be Alexander Thompson, followed by Baron Cohen, Trey Mills, Tyler Childers, Henry Rivers, Jonathan Davenport with a really, really good stop there for the 91 crew. Great stop for them. He's going to be right on that 94's bumper as they get back up to speed here. Looks like Scott Mason is still out on the track, or he might be in pit road now. Indeed, he is. What about the 25, Luke Lawson? He's coming down pit road, and Zach Barber, he won the race off pit road. There's Chandler Rhodes. You can see the gap between them. So there's Rhodes, and there's a good visual for y'all. Chandler Rhodes has a lot to make up here. Look at the fastest lap. Looks like Clayton Baxter has the fastest lap of the race, followed up by Kane Wagner, Alexander Thompson. There in Chandler Rhodes, Noah Sears. You can see the rest there. 72-21 working together there. Where's that 91? There he is. Where's he? He's 11th right now. Alex Chapman's actually lead lap. I did not think he was. Same with the one, Jaden Bowers. He might have short pitted, and that may have worked for him somehow, some way. I mean, he's going to have a massive tire disadvantage as Chapman hard into the outside wall there behind us. So is Trey Mills, though, it looked like. As here comes the 26 and the 52 trying to get around that number 1 machine. He's going to start dropping like a rock, Jaden Bowers, as the 52 of Tyler Childers still stuck behind him. Blaze Rich is going to fly by those two. Rich is going to be 10th, I want to say now. I'm not really sure where he will be. 2.5 second gap between Zach Barber and Chandler Rhodes. He was a little bit faster last time around. Kane Wagner having a good run there in 3rd. Chandler Rhodes has had a terrible season, to say the least. Well, I wouldn't say terrible, pretty much the same as he had last year. He was very inconsistent, up and down. He won 3 races and still missed the playoffs. But that last season we didn't do a win and you're in, but this time we are. So if you win a race and you're top 30 in points, you still get to compete in the playoffs. A lot of time gained there for the 67s, down to under 2 seconds. Looks like he might be slowing down though, because look at the gains that the 72 car made. We got a Ford leading the race, a Chevy chasing him down, a Ford in 2nd, and then a Dodge in 4th, and a Lamborghini in 5th. The highest running Toyota looks like it's the 52 of Tyler Childers, back there in 11th. Just trying to hold on to anything he's got. Oh no, he's running 10th now. My apologies. And Alex Chapman, he finished 11th at Mosport last week. Canadian Tire, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, that gap opened back up between the 9 and the 67 there. Big time, too, as Chapman's going to go to the outside. Not going to make it work, though. Ever since they swapped the paint scheme on that 88 car, it seems like he hasn't been able to do too hot. He is far from in the playoffs right now. He hasn't shown any race-winning capabilities this season. In all truth, fairness, he did only win 1 race last season. We got a battle up here for 2nd cooking up between Kane Wagner and Chandler Rhodes, as they're going to be side by side at a turn number 4, almost. But Rhodes is going to clear. And here comes Alexander Thompson throwing up some 33.2s, running a lot faster than them two. About 10th quicker than your race leader. And Wagner with a big run into 1. He's going to clear Chandler Rhodes for 2nd. Can Wagner now run down your race leader of Zach Barber, who's looking for his 3rd win this season and 3rd win of his career? Side by side still for 2nd. That's what Zach Barber wants to see here. Wants this thing to go green and go long. He wants to see them to wreck or just keep battling. Got some lap traffic. Paul Selzy, Jaden Bowers. I knew Bowers was going to get eaten alive pretty much there. I think now's as good a time as any to make the announcement about Davin Armstrong. After Portland, This feller is not, he's pretty much not going to have a ride at Trackhouse anymore. That '09, he's getting kicked out of it after race number 10. So he's going to have to kind of scramble to find a ride here for the rest of the season. And if he wins in from now till Portland somehow and makes the playoffs, we'll still allow him even if he is in multiple different cars. So as the race keeps getting longer here, still not darkness yet. I wonder if it's lap based. I'm not really sure. It very well could be, but there goes the 27 up into the fence trying to get around that '09 machine. Did not make it work at all. Meanwhile, battle for second. I'm assuming at least it's kind of slowed down. Yes, it has. Kane Wagner has pulled away, but now it's between the 67 and the 21. And now Alexander Thompson's going to clear Chandler Rhodes for third. Well, he had him cleared for a while there, but I think he's going to start pulling away now. A little further back here, battle of the back 10, if you will. Jonathan Davenport up on the wall trying to get to fifth here. Tyler Childers has the spot. Davenport wants it, almost some contact there out of 4. Davenport's going to take it and run with it. He's going to clear before they even get to turn number 1. What a turn by Davenport there. He's got some good speed here today. See if he has a fast lap. 13th fastest lap. What about Baron Cohen? We've seen him always falter late in the races here. Actually, he's not that far behind. Oh, wait. No way we just watched that happen. Blaze Rich up in smoke on lap 44. It's those Lawson engines, dude. It happened twice at Bristol. Happened at Mosport once, and it happened again here at Homestead. Pretty sure that's going to bring out the caution. What even happened? Going down the backstretch. Oh, we just missed it. It just grenaded. You hate to see it for Blaze Rich. Finally has a good car. And then that happens to him. And it looks like we stay green despite the grenading car there. And it looks like Davenport's looking for a 4th here from Chandler Rhodes. Looks like Rhodes does not have the long run speed that he may have hoped to have here. Baron Cohen running in 8th right now. Scott Mason having a good run for the first time since California, it feels like. And Justin Marks, as per usual, finding himself into the top 10 here. And sorry I keep checking up on Derek Richards, but I just got another kablooey. This time it's Evan Horton blowing up down the backstretch. Jesus. Could engine durability be a problem here tonight? Well, we got a nice battle going on for second here between Thompson and Kane Wagner. It looks like Alexander Thompson has a really fast car on the long run here. If you can squeak by the 72, maybe you can start running down Zach Barber. You can see him way up here. Hopefully we don't see any more engine malfunctions tonight. There's a piston on the 45, a header on the 38. Big group of cars up in here. Derek Richards, where is he? 35th. He's battling for 36th. As there goes the 17 around him. Jordan Marr way up the track, running that line, that Larson line in real life. Trying to get to Randy Jones there for 34th. Can't quite get there, though. Big gain up front. Hold on. Ladies, we might have a race on our hands. 34.9, 34.7, 34.7. 182. 184. Wagner's running a little bit faster here, guys. .173. 34.5. 34.4. Wagner's a lot faster on the straightaways. But I think Barber can just corner a lot better. But here's the battle for third between teammates at HBR. Davenport versus Thompson. Davenport right on the bottom here. Trying to make that bottom line work. At 72, he's reeling him in. I'd expect pit stops in the next 4 to 7 laps or so. Thompson holding off that spot really good from Davenport. Making him really, really work for it. 2.7, by the way, the gap last time around. This time around, increased by over half a second. Jesus. He was gaining. And then he wasn't. This battle here for third has allowed Tyler Childers to reel both of them drivers in, and he might be able to get a 2-for-1 here. We'll go on board Tyler Childers. Davenport's going to take over that third spot for the time being. Keep an eye on that 72. He is still dropping a lot of time. Thompson trying to get a run there on the outside of Davenport, but Davenport's got the draft from the 52. They're both going to clear that 21. Thompson's going to go down to 5th, sorry. Speaking of dropping back, look at Chandler Rhodes outside of the top 10. Actually, he might be in the top 10 now. Still a good run going for him, though. I'll give him that. Justin Marks is up to 6th right now. The 72 is just under 3 seconds behind Zach Barber as we're approaching halfway. On lap 56 right now. Getting closer to it. Gap is almost under 2 seconds now between Barber and Wagner. Let's see what he gets. 179. 183. Dude, Barber's slowing down a little bit here. Let's see what happens here at the line. 168. 171. Gap is under 2 seconds. Now can we officially say that Wagner's closing the gap here? 151. They're about even out of 2 there. 181. 182. And right about... Okay, they're both coming down pit road, actually. Davenport's going to stay out. He's going to lead his first lap of the night. But I want to see who's going to win the race off pit road between these two. Looks like Alex Chapman, Clayton Baxter, Chandler Rhodes, Joe Buckley Jr., Joey Higgins. I think that's Will Donnelly in behind them, also coming down pit road here. Zach Barber, first one in of the 2. Kane Wagner, your pole sitter here tonight. He's got that advantage of the first stall. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, Zach Barber wins by a lot, by a big amount, very big amount. I think Zach Barber had the much better pit stop. You can see the gap between the two drivers now. Just get some high quality shots here of the cars coming into turn 1. Let the static camera sit here. Beautiful. Now let's see what kind of crack this guy goes through. That 952, Tyler Childers coming down pit road. He was scored as your race leader last time around. Davenport's coming out of pit road, I do believe. Yes, he is. So he's going to lose spots actually on pit road here. In the 9, where's the 9 at? Not a clue, but the 83, Kane Calloway. Looks like he is still out on track, maybe. Unless he has already pit, which I don't think he has. He's going a lot slower than those guys in front of him, well, behind him. Now Callaway coming in on lap 60. Probably going to have 2 to 3 more stops here tonight. There's battle here. Adam Valdez, Will Donnelly. Not really sure what position this will be for. 22nd it looks like. Looks like Valdez is going to take it there. Looks like that'll be the end of pit stops though. Let's go to the 9 here. He is your race leader, as expected. And 5.5 seconds back is what Kane Wagner is being scored at right now. Which makes sense because there he is just now going down the backstretch. And all the way up there, Zach Barber is going into 1 and 2. So hopefully the 72 crew tuned up their cars well enough to maybe be faster on the long run. Freaking Baron Cohen back down pit road. He's going to go more laps down. Well, he's going to go laps down, period. So, trouble with Baron Cohen. This seems to always happen every time he has a good freaking run, dude. I knew something was going to happen eventually. I just knew it. But right now, Jonathan Davenport trying to get back into the top 10 here. He fell way, way off. Joe Buckley Jr. cracking the top 10 here. When was the last time we heard him? It has been a hot minute, but he flew through the field, it seems. Let's see what I did there, because Air Force. Yeah, anyways. These two are probably going to pit soon. Clayton Baxter and Jaden Bowers, as both of those drivers have just short pitted as they actually, Clayton Baxter may not have. Maybe it was just the one of Bowers, but as you can see, everybody just cruises right on by Jaden Bowers. Doesn't matter if he's on the inside or outside. He is going to go from 4th to probably 7th or 8th here. as he decides now is a good time to slow down the entire field and pit. Alright, we got the Quinn Half of DMCS in here. Tyler Childers currently running in 4th. Having another good run here. But Zach Barber, who is literally in lap traffic right now, with a 7-second lead over Kane Wagner. He lost a 10th there. And he needs to start gaining a lot more time. If anybody wants to do anything about Zach Barber, they're going to have to start really reeling him in or hope something goes wrong on the 9 car. .33.3. Gained about 2/10 there. That's something. We still have more green flag stops to worry about. I mean, he's just chilling with Davin Armstrong right now. And if the 72 even gets hooked up with one of these lap cars, it's over for him. He's not going to be able to get around him because the AI are dumb and just don't want to pass. But looks like the sun has fully, the sun has fully set here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Holy crap. 33.2, 33.2, 33.9. Do you just decide to slow down or something? Like, goddamn. Where's that 56 machine at? 58, sorry. Will Donnelly in 15th right now, in danger of losing his preliminary playoff berth. He's 22nd in points, since he is just kind of fell off the face of the earth after kind of lucking into that Richmond win. As Luke Lawson, Oliver Anthony, both going to get around that O2 machine there. Or the 58 machine. Move him down to 17th. Trey Mills outside the top 15. Trying to take 18th here. Almost got it. Not quite though. Chandler Rhodes trying to get back into the top 10 here. Take it from Scott Mason, and he will. Moves him up to 10th. And the 91, Jonathan Davenport, he was running top 5 before the restart or before the pit stops happened. And now here he is all the way back in 9th, trying to take 8th here from his teammate. He might have it at the line, and he does. Not by a lot, though. A little further up here, looks like the battle for third's kind of heat up a little bit here. Justin Marks, Tyler Childers, right behind Clayton Baxter. Teammate too with that number 9 car who is leading the race right now. See if Thompson can make the outside line work. Not quite. Davenport's going to clear. He's been really good on that bottom lane, that number 91 machine. He's trying to get around Joe Buckley Jr. now, defending series champion. He also won 3 races last year, but so far this season he has been slow as shit. Outside the top 30 in points right now. Just absolutely no gains or anything from this season. Definitely going through a huge championship hangover at the moment. 8.5 seconds between the 9 and the 72. Davin Armstrong, Zach Barber. Armstrong, as before mentioned, is about to lose his ride here, so He's kind of fighting for a job, but he's not going to be able to fight for much in 31st. I mean, this is the this is the reason why Trackhouse decided to let him go, is they're hoping to find someone who can just do more in that '09 machine. Now, since that driver isn't going to be able to make every single race, because obviously they're going to miss the first 10, they will not be playoff eligible, even if they do win a race. And it looks like Zach Barber has finally had enough of his crap. He's going to get around Davin Armstrong and officially put him a lap down. Dude, almost a second slower that lap to the number 9. This is a really good battle back here, I will say. Clayton Baxter, now he's starting to fall off, so he's definitely been out here a lot longer. Luke Lawson, he ain't even on the lead lap. Okay, that explains a lot. Joe Buckley Jr. running 7th right now. If he can get around Lawson and Baxter here, going to go to the outside. So is Lawson, though. Get that draft from that 25 machine. He's going to get a nose on the outside of Baxter for 6th. And he's going to clear going into 1. Now trying to get a run on that number 22. He's going to try the bottom here. Not going to be able to make it work. He's going to lose a bunch of momentum on the exit of 4 there. Go on board now with the 22, Dennis Baldwin, last race winner at Canadian Tire. As he's trying to get to 4th, get around that 04 machine. Kane Wagner has fallen like a rock. He does not have any long run speed whatsoever. As Luke Lawson easily just going to fly right around him there, which is expected of Lawson, as he does have a lot fresher tires than the 72. 11-second lead for the driver out of Phoenix, Arizona. Zach Barber has dominated this race ever since the first green flag stops, pretty much. He has just been able to keep zooming around the 1.5 mile speedway, that being Homestead, Miami. He's had a really fast Ace Hardware Ford Mustang Dark Horse. The Fords have done a little bit better this season. They haven't been winning as much, but I definitely think they're a little bit more consistent so far through the first 8 races. And here's the battle for second between Tyler Childers and Kane Wagner. A little further back, Joe Buckley Jr., Dennis Baldwin, Justin Marks. Both drivers got around that 04 machine. I don't know where that's going to pop up at. Yep, that's right where I wanted it. Joe Buckley Jr. currently is 33rd in points, as he's going to go up to 4th now over the 22 of Dennis Baldwin. Baldwin back down to the inside, though. Let's see if Jr. can make the outside lane work. Doesn't look like he had to check up. They're side by side up front for second, though. Kane Wagner going to try to ride the wall here. Will use that high line momentum to his advantage. Couldn't make it work. Tyler Childers up to second now. 3 career wins for that number 52. 2 last season on a part-time basis. 1 earlier this season at Phoenix. Be great to see him get win number 4. But Kane Wagner, he came oh so close to winning at Chicagoland. Ironically, he finished second too, Zach Barber. And he's still in search of his first career Dairy Van Menard's Cup Series win. As now the 52 going to pull away big time. Zach Barber now has absolutely nothing to really worry about here, as he can just kind of cruise. I bet you he's probably been cruising the entire night, if I had to guess. Davin Armstrong, Randy Jones battling for position number 29 on the track. I think we can maybe give it to Armstrong here. Can't quite clear him out of two, though. Casey Fulton, he was like the star at Phoenix Motorsports last season. Now with the 56, 26, and the 67, the best driver is a rookie. And that kind of sucks to say, because they had a pretty good team last season. Everybody was winning races. Pretty sure they're still the most winning team in the series. Chandler Rhodes going to come down pit road on lap 85, pitting from the 10th position. First of the lead lap cars to pit. He was about 20 seconds off of the 9 there. He's going to go a lap down, but fear not, because I think he's going to gain more than he's going to lose here by short pitting here. He should be able to make it to the end now. So right now, Barber's losing time to Rhodes, because Rhodes is going to have 4 fresh Goodyear sticker tires, and now Zach Barber going to come down pit road on lap 86, so about 2 laps later than that 67 car did. And I'm going to assume the 52 is going to follow suit if he didn't already pit. No, he's staying out. That's risky. That is really, really risky. Unless he gets a less crowded pit road and it's a little clearer and he can really sneak in and out of there. But keep an eye on the 67 here. Same with Kane Wagner, because I believe he has already pitted. Oh, wait, no, that was the 83. I knew my dumbass would get them confused. Yeah, Kane Wagner's coming out pit road now. And the 9, where's the 9? He's in pit road right now. Tyler Childers still out on pit road right now. Just trying to get those extra points for leading laps. Can't say I blame the kid. Might be able to put Barber a lap down here, as he's right there. Not quite. Not quite able to do so. If Paul Selzy is on the same lap as Wagner, which he is not, or sorry, Barber. I said Paul Selzy may have just had the best pit stop of his career. Now, Zach Barber's going to go a lap down. Tyler Childers is playing the long game here. How long is he going to stay out for? He's holding up Zach Barber as well. So that's giving a huge advantage to this cat. Or anybody that's in front of him too. Exhibit A. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because I think Childers has stayed out way too long at this point. He's not going to be able to get going as fast as some of these other fellers have. There goes Scott Mason down pit road. Where is the 72 going to be on track in relation to the 52? P10 about 45 seconds back. And the 52 is just now going down pit road. So where is that number 9 car at? Wait, no, how do we want to do this? He's going down the backstretch. 9's already passed him once. coming out of turn 2. Going into turn 3. He's coming out of turn 2. He's still got Bowers and Clayton Baxter in front of him. Somehow, Barber didn't lose anything. He didn't lose anything at all. In fact, he gained like 20 seconds on the entire field here. Maybe not. And what about Tyler Childers, who was literally inside the top 3 at that time? Yeah, I think Childers pitted way too late, as I've stated before. Yeah, he didn't really gain much there, but Justin Marks had a hell of a stop. He's up to inside the top 4 here, top 3. As we're closing in on just 10 laps to go here at Homestead, Miami Speedway. It's been caution-free all race long. It's Zach Barber's race to lose. As the closest car on the lead lap, Clayton Baxter. 10 seconds back, pretty much. He's been pretty dominant at these 1.5 miles. Let's be honest, Zach Barber, he won the season opener at Chicagoland. Won at Sonoma, not quite 1.5 miles, but he still had speed at both the 1.5 mile races we've had. He was good at California for a little while there. And he has just dominated today. And Old Man Baxter as well. He's like 40-something, if I remember correctly. I'll find him in here somewhere. Clayton Baxter. Clayton Baxter. There he is. 39 from Alabama. He's running inside the top 5 as well. He's been very, very quiet this season. Still hasn't won a race. And I don't know if he ever will, to be honest with you. Justin Marks up to 3rd right now. This could very well be his best career finish. Kane Wagner in 4th. Jonathan Davenport and Alexander Thompson. Teammates that have been butting heads all night long. Now battling for a top 5 finish here tonight. We'll go side by side there out of turn number 2. Davenport will clear before they even get to 3. A little further back, big old battle here. Derek Richards not on the lead lap in his Diet Dr. Pepper Chevrolet. He's still having a blast battling for that spot there. But imagine if he was on the lead lap. And here he was. Wait a minute. Now wait a goddamn minute. Keep an eye on that 52. I'm not saying it could happen, but it might be able to happen. .5 seconds back last time around. This time, 15.788 seconds back. In 10 laps, he's going to be making up like 1.5 seconds per lap and then some. And both drivers are going to fall off. And, I mean, there's just so many cars between him and your race leader. I mean, he might be able to get up to like top 5 here. That's definitely possible. As both the 21 and the 91 going to split that 72 of Kane Wagner 3 wide. Move Davenport up to 4th now. These cut line drivers having some really good runs right now. Wagner, Davenport, Joe Buckley Jr., Chandler Rhodes. Davenport now trying to hold on to that 4th spot. Way up the hill goes Wagner. Side by side out of 4. side by side down the backstretch. Davenport on the bottom, Wagner up top. That 21 pushing the 91 right now. And here comes Tyler Childers on the outside trying to make up the ground. Is he going to go 3 wide? Going to go all the way down to the bottom? Not quite. I thought he would. That'd be pretty cool if he did. This is the battle for 5th. Davenport would love to leave Homestead with a top 5 finish here. But Thompson and Childers trying to strip that one away from him as he's going to go down to 7th here. Down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. Childers going to go up to the top side. No, but Thompson will. Trying to get around Kane Wagner for 4th. There's enough room for like 5 drivers to finish inside the top 5 because that's how the top 5 works. Davenport's got to get back into a rhythm here. Thompson's going to clear the 72. Tyler Childers now trying to get around that 52 or 72 of Kane Wagner. Down the backstretch. Just 7 laps to go here at Homestead. Zach Barber's all but got this one locked up as Childers now to the outside of Thompson. Trying to make it stick. He's going to have a nose out on 4. There he goes. Shot out like a cannon there. 13.5 seconds back. I'm not saying it's going to happen because it's not going to happen. Because he's got pressure from that 21 now. They're going to have another lap car between them as well. There's no way he can make up over 13.5 seconds in just 5 laps. Speaking of which, where is he? He is in turns 2. Meanwhile, everybody else is just now getting to turn 1. Davenport trying to get around Kane Wagner. He wants that 5th spot for everything it's worth. 6th spot, actually. He's got to get around his teammate and that 72 car. He's got 4.5 laps to do it. He's going to get to the outside here. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. He's going to have a huge run out of turn 4. Trying to take 6th from Wagner. Down the front stretch. Side by side. Alexander Thompson holding on to that 5th spot that his teammate in the 91 desperately wants. Here they come out of turn number 2. Still side by side for 6th. That's going to allow the 21 to kind of pull away, put a little bit of distance between he and Davenport now. Davenport now going to clear the 72 through 3 and 4. Just 3 laps to go at the line. Paul Selzy, slow car on the bottom there. That's going to force the 91 to go up top. Shoot out like a cannon here. Justin Marks might be able to get a 2nd place finish here. He's only got like a little bit of ground to make up yet. He's got to get around Caden Long as well. So we're going to have a battle for 2nd and 5th here. Alexander Thompson holding on to it by a pretty big margin though. So keep an eye on this battle here for 2nd. Between Justin Marks, Tyler Childers, and current 2nd place runner Clayton Baxter. Is anybody going to change their line? Yes, Caden Long is, which isn't going to help anybody, but maybe Tyler Childers get around that 04 machine. Childers has that fresher-ish tire advantage, but it's the white flag now. 1 more lap to go here for the 9 of Zach Barber as he heads through 3 and 4. He has done nothing but dominate. Now to turn number 4, Zach Barber is going to win career win number 3. He's tied now for the all-time wins list. And further back, who's going to get that 2nd spot? Big run for Tyler Childers out of turn number 4. Childers comes home 2nd over Clayton Baxter and Justin Marks. And even further back, still Alexander Thompson holds off the 91 machine. Kane Wagner comes home 7th. 8th is going to be Trey Mills. Great finish for him. And it looks like 11th, Adam Valdez. He had a great run considering where he started. Top 15 for Chandler Rhodes. He'll definitely take that. And a fantastic finish for Joe Buckley Jr. Kane Calloway came from last to 15th, rounding out your top 15 there. Overall, that was a really good race, in my opinion. Best DMCS race ever? No. Not by a long shot, but still pretty solid. DMCS Season 2, Race 8. That was probably not the best race this season, but definitely one of the better ones. I like the green flag run there. Save results. Let's go ahead and export these for y'all so you can see what the standings be looking like here soon. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Okay. Because it still has like my history and stuff of everything. So I'm wondering if I do this now, if I'll still have it. All right, let's see here. Oh, it does. Dang. Okay. Well, anyways, here is points after Homestead. Zach Barber gets his 3rd career win, ties him for the most all time. And Clayton Baxter, let's look here. He was plus 88 to the cut line, 10th in playoff points, and he's up to 4th now. Alexander Thompson, Tyler Childers had really good runs at Homestead as well. Top 10, top 5 even. So who was the biggest gains here? Plus 8 for Davenport. Plus 6 for Joey Higgins. Good run there. Plus 5 for Buckley. That puts him inside the top 30. About Alex Chapman. He lost a spot in points, actually. And so did Baron Cohen. He had such a good run going for him, too. Then he had that unscheduled pit stop. So, Will Donnelly, 24th now, losing 2 spots. Not looking good. Casey Sherwood up 7 from 29th to 22nd. Another big one there is Trey Mills. He wasn't even in the cut line talk at all here. He's not mentioned once, and now he's in the playoffs preliminary playoff. I don't even know what you want to call it. But he has 3 wins. No win, win, no win, no win, 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 no win, win. So pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 different winners through 8 races. That's not a bad ratio. I like to see another one. We'll probably get more than 16 different winners this season, in all honesty, because we have enough drivers to go around. But let's go ahead update the stats now. With Zach Barber getting the win, that makes it 30 races since Alex Chapman's last win. 25 for Dale Webster, 23, 19, 18, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 0, actually, no, 0, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we don't get to add anymore. We had like one new addition since I added this. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Actually, maybe Homestead. Joe Buckley Jr. We can add Zach Barber into the mix. And we've already done that one before, it seems. Zach Barber. All-time wins and titles. Zach Barber, give him 3. Puts him fifth tied for first all-time with 4 other drivers. So, of these 5 drivers here, who realistically do we think can hit 5 wins first? Obviously, I'm going to go with Tyler Childers or Zach Barber. They've showed the most speed recently, so I definitely think it's one of them. Team Dynamite, that would be their 3rd win. That'll put them 3rd all time, 4th all time, behind Phoenix, JB, East River, Andy Seuss, High Limit, Country Music, Motorsports, Donnelly Webster, Lance Racing Enterprises, and then finally Team Dynamite. Car number stats makes it the 5th most winningest number, or something, I don't know. Manufacturer wins per driver, give Zach Barber a 3rd one. Manufacturer stats, give Ford their 12th win. So Ford has won 3 races this season. Well, hold on, I can just look at this. They've won 4 races this season. So that means they only won 8 races last season. They've already won 50% of the races they won that last season. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Team Dynamite with only 2 cars is 3rd in team points right now. East River Racing with 4 cars. They're the only 4-car team, so I'd expect them to win. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe. It'd be awesome. Let's hit 200 by the end of the year. And I'll see you guys in the next one.